educational leadership that was based on ethical and moral attributes. We started in 1995 from Varanasi, and it has been almost 30 years. We have been into the education industry, training professionals. SMS Lucknow was started in 2008, and we commenced our journey with 2 courses, 1 branch in BTech and 1 in PGDM. And over the period of last 16 years, it is my proud privilege to inform that as of now, we are running total 15 programs in the engineering, technology, and SMS Lucknow is affiliated to the University of Lucknow, which is itself a NAC A++ rated university. And also it is affiliated to the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, Lucknow. Institutional journey, as I have already mentioned, we started off in 2008, the Lucknow campus, with 2 courses, and right now we have 15 programs to our credit, where in engineering, apart from the core branches of computer science, electrical engineering, mechanical and civil engineering, we have the emerging branches as well, that is the artificial intelligence, the machine learning, the data sciences as well. Talking about the institutional achievements, we have been growing leaps and bounds since the time of our inception. Key milestones presented before you. We obtained the NAC B++ grade in 2017, and we obtained the NAC A+ grade in 2023. During the course of our operations, I find it pertinent to mention that we have had several feathers for cap. We had several achievements for credit, which I will be briefly taking you through during the presentation. And I am happy to inform my esteemed guests that we are the only institute amongst 550 plus institutions affiliated to the University of Lucknow, and we are the only A+ rated institution. In addition to that, we are only the second institution which is A+ rated and which is affiliated to the AP Technical University, Lucknow. So having said that, I would like to briefly take you through the sectors, what we are doing. We have 2 centers of excellence. One is Sir C.V. Raman Center for Research and Innovation. This center was set up in 2011 with the primary objective of focusing on research in the areas of global warming and the damages caused due to climatic changes. Apart from that, some projects that have been undertaken by the C.V. Raman Center for Research and Innovation, I would like to mention, we have developed an aerobike for which we feature in the Lucknow Book of Records in 2013. We also have certain other innovations for our credit, like micro hydroturbine, solar street car, battery power electricity generator, to name a few. Then we have the Vedic Science Center, as we were discussing. The Vedic Science Center basically is into research into Indian knowledge systems. The aim is to work in the field of application of Vedic knowledge in enhancing technical and scientific systems in India for the benefit of mankind. That is one. Few of our researchers have been accepted by NASA and other research agencies in the West. One key activity that we pursue under this Vedic Science Center is that we propagate practice of yoga. That is one. We also inculcate certain values in our students. We have a system of having prayer every morning in the campus. That is an activity which is promoted through this Vedic Science Center. This as I was saying, that has received acknowledged, that was highly appreciated by the NAP team that visited us in 2017. Moving ahead, I'll just briefly highlight the best practices that we are following at our institute. One is the Employability Enhancement Program, that is to bridge the gap between the academia and the industry. What happens is that in our quest to impart knowledge to the students, sometimes we miss out on what the industry wants. So there is a significant gap that exists. We are trying to fulfill that industry academia gap through this Employability Enhancement Program, where we train our students in soft skills. We train our students, we do that by assessing when they enter, assess their abilities as they come to us, and over a period of time, we identify the gaps where training needs to be imparted to them, and then we make them ready to face the interviews and move to the corporates. Some extension activities, it is not only about the academics that we are doing in research. Some extension activities also are being done under the NSS and the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. We have adopted 5 villages across in our nearby vicinity, and we have been regularly conducting several drives like blanket distributions and then providing education to the children. That kind of activities we have been doing under the NSS plan. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan actually plastic-free drives, production of service, distribution of food packets. These are some blood donation camps. These are some of the outreach activities that we are trying to do as part of our responsibility to the society in which we are functioning. Some glimpses of our extension activities. Then comes the placements. We had the privilege of hosting several top brands in the country to our campus, where our students have been recruited on good salary packages, and they are working and taking the name of SMS forward to their own base. These are so far in-house publications. We believe in the philosophy that achieving excellence is not an end in itself. It is a journey that should continue, continuously strive for excellence. Now, moving ahead, friends, in today's dynamic global landscape, the role of leaders in scaling organizations towards sustainable growth and innovation is more critical than it ever was. The convergence of innovation, inclusivity, and integrity has emerged as a pivotal framework which is essential for nurturing future leaders who can then be prepared to deal with the complexities of the corporate world. And this has to be done by upholding the ethical standards. That is the most important. Today's conclave is basically coming together of visionaries and thought leaders who understand the ever-changing dynamics of the business world and the increasing need for leadership that is adaptable, inclusive, and principled. In an age that is marked by technological disruptions, socio-economic shifts, and the pressing demand for sustainability, the role of leaders is evolving. The qualities that define great leaders some 10 years back, they are no longer sufficient. We need leaders who are not only capable of steering organizations towards innovation and growth, but also committed to inclusivity and integrity. As we move through the afternoon today, we'll explore how innovation is no longer just about product development or technology, but it is embedded teams to challenge the status quo. These are the hallmarks of innovative leadership that we need to instill in our future generations. Friends, inclusivity is another pillar of our discussion today. Inclusivity is no longer a choice, but it is a necessity. Today, it is evident that organizations that prioritize diversity and create inclusive environments outperform those that do not. Our focus today will be on how leaders can go beyond policies and practices to build cultures where every voice is valued, every perspective is heard, and opportunities are equal for all. This will ensure that development is diverse and representative of the world that we live in. Last but not the least, integrity, the cornerstone of sustainable leadership. In an era where public trust is more fragile than it ever was, leaders must act with integrity to build organizations that are trusted and respected by employees, stakeholders, and the society at large. We will delve into how the leaders can collaborate to embed ethical practices and values at the heart of their organizations. Let us use this platform today to build a shared vision, a vision where future leaders are not just successful, but are also responsible, inclusive, and visionary individuals who can shape organizations that make a positive impact on the society and the world. I once again welcome you all and look forward to an afternoon filled with enriching discussions and collaborative learning. Thank you, and I wish you all a fruitful and inspiring afternoon ahead. I would now request Dr. C.M.D. sir to take the session forward, please. Sir, over to you.
Very good afternoon, friends. How are you? Ready to learn? Ready to ask questions? Great. So first, very sincere gratitude to all the great panelists. Give a loud applause. Thank you so much, each one of you, for being here. We are so grateful and we are truly indebted. They all have come, कोई 2 बजे रात को आया, कोई सुबह आया, कोई शाम को आया, particularly from Bombay, with their so much busy schedule, but they made it because they love you and they want SMS to become the globally admired institution. Each one of you are very lucky. The economic survey 2023-24 just came. It says only 48% graduates are employable. इसका मतलब कि 100 लोगों में सिर्फ 48 लोग ऐसे हैं जो ग्रेजुएट्स हैं, चाहे वो इंजीनियरिंग ग्रेजुएट्स हो, चाहे वो कॉमर्स ग्रेजुएट हो, साइंस, उनको ही नौकरी मिल सकती है। 52% लोगों को नौकरी नहीं मिलती जबकि वो ग्रेजुएट्स हैं। So you are very fortunate to be in the SMS campus where you have the industry leaders like this who is coming all the way to give you the success mantra how can become the successful business leader, managers, and make yourself proud, your SMS proud, your family proud, and your country proud. Friends, the main motto of NEP 2020 on three factors: equitable, inclusive, and the imperial education. So this is what is going to be focused. How you can be a successful leader, how you can be a successful manager, that's very important. You know, friends, there are more than 1400 universities in the country. And out of that, around 15 lakhs are the teachers. जिसमें 42% are female and 47 is male teachers. 60% teachers are PhD holders. Rest, either they are doing PhD, either they are in the process. The student and the teacher average ratio in the country is 1 to 20. Though the UGC has defined 1 to 10, it differs from the university to university. So today's CXO Conclave, which is a shaping future leaders like you, everyone sitting here is our future leader. So all the conclave has been organized only for how much you can learn, how much you can grasp, and how much you should feel proud with your profession. So like Tulsidas ji, what he writes, the first line in Ramcharitmanas, Swanta Sukhaya Tulsi Raghunath Gatha. I am writing this not for anybody else. It is my own pleasure. So the profession you have chosen, whether it is engineering, whether it is management, whether it is commerce, science, it is your own profession. You must feel great pride in your profession. You must enjoy your profession. And you must be the future leader. And what Lord Krishna says, Yadda Charita Shrestha Tat Devo Tarojana Yad Tat Pramanam Kurte Lokat Vadate. The leaders are who leads by example, who are the role model. And that's how each one of you, how you can be role model, how you can be great leader, how you can be business leader, how you can be business manager, how you can be very successful alumni, how you can be entrepreneurs. This is what the whole another 2 hours our great leaders are going to discuss on various points. So please make notes, make your points to ask questions. You must ensure that you ask tough questions to these people. Don't make their life easy today. As much tough question you can ask today, keep note. Keep your mobile please silent mode or on flight mode, because these people are taking you to the 40,000 feet high flight in the minus 49 degree temperature. So you be ready today. It is going to be great session. And friends, the new century where every chairman and CEO bolte the people are my asset. Now people are not asset. पहले हम पिक्चर देखते थे तो सब लोग बोलते थे प्यार सब कुछ है जिंदगी के. फिर फैज अहमद फैज केम एंड ही टोल्ड और भी गम है मोहब्बत के सिवा दुनिया में. So now it is not the people who are asset, it is the right people who are asset, it is the performers who are asset, it is the achievers who are asset. So you be the performer, you be the achiever, and you be the top 5, top 10% in any organization. Today's learning is going to ensure, if you follow these practices, are these eminent, distinguished industry leaders, each one are going every day, every week to IIT, IIMs and several things. They know what is happening in the industry. So utilize this opportunity. And once again, I thank all the panelists. Give again the loud applause to them. I must thank Sri Saras Singh, CEO and Secretary of Institute Lucknow, and the entire staff, Director General, Associate Director, and all the board team members who made so much effort, so much coordination. The entire team is working day and night, and because of them, this great conclave is happening today. Once again, a great applause for all these people who made it possible. So the flow is going to be there. First, each panelist is going to give their 2 minutes remarks. Then I will ask some tough questions from them. Then you will ask more tough questions from them. And then we will have further process. So may I request first Sri Ravindra Mishra ji to please say his observation for 2 minutes on this topic. Sri Ravindra Mishra ji. Please give a loud applause to Mishra ji.
क्या करें भाई बताओ सर
By the way, ये good. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's indeed a pleasure. Opening comments यहाँ से बोल देते हैं, उसके बाद फिर पैनल डिस्कशन में ऑन से करेंगे। आप सब लोगों के पास यहाँ आकर बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। हमारे लिए तो फीलिंग है और हम आते ही रहते हैं। So as governing council member for last 10 years or so, it's always pleasure to visit. So first of all, Sarabji and Bhatnagar ji, I would like to congratulate all the students who were doing the compare role here. The kind of comparing they did, it was really fantastic. The kind of preparation they have done and इस तरह से तैयारी थी, जिस तरह से जिस अदायगी से जिसके लिए लखनऊ बाय द वे फेमस है, ठीक है। और बाय द वे सस्पेंस क्रिएट कर रहे हैं हम लोग के लिए। हमारी बहुत कुछ अदायगी हम लोगों के साथ में है, तो आप जरूर उसका आनंद उठाएंगे। तो बहुत ही अच्छा काम किया आप लोगों ने, वन राउंड ऑफ applause. Well, let's talk to the business now. So, first of all, it's a great feeling and hearty congratulations to Sarabji, आप सब लोगों ने ये जो टॉपिक चुना है, innovation, inclusivity and integrity. Most important personality characteristics are, you can say, characteristics of any human being, so to say. And there couldn't have been anything better for future leaders to learn about it. Okay, if you talk about any successful leader, okay, you will certainly take certain examples of Ratan Tata, okay, who sadly recently passed away. By the way, I worked for about 20 years in Tata's. Okay, I used to be there in annual general body meeting. He used to be a chairman, conduct the meetings in the new center. We used to sit behind him for preparing for the questions, and the kind of leadership he used to exhibit there, okay, was really. I couldn't hold my tears at least for 1 week. My children, whenever I used to read any LinkedIn post, tears used to flow. My children used to come and tell me, why are you crying? So I said, I really can't explain that feeling. Okay? So I think these are all the great personality characteristics, so to say. And every leader must imbibe, every leader must work on that in order to be successful. Okay, and I think for all the young students who have gathered over here and all the people, let's remember that India, our own country, we
We are proud to be in this particular generation, in this particular time, which provides for great growth. Great growth. Great growth in terms of development, in terms of economy. Okay, I would not like to talk about GDP and the income and our own economy share with respect to global economy, those kind of things. But certainly, believe me, India is in an excellent growth path, fantastic growth path. So, keeping in mind both aspects, I think all of you are at the time when there is ample opportunity for you to grab that opportunity और उस मौके का फायदा उठा करके और जिस तरह से आप लोग अपना करियर आगे बना सकते हैं उसका कोई जवाब नहीं. So those opportunities are waiting for you. Now it's all up to you that as Dr. Dwivedi was also saying that around 48%, 47%, you can say half of the people, those qualified people who are passing out from students, they are all employable. Means वो कॉर्पोरेट्स में काम करने के लायक हैं, कॉम्पिटेंट हैं, उनकी पर्सनालिटी है, उनकी स्किल्स है, वो उन्होंने नॉलेज और स्किल्स एक्वायर किया है. So keeping in mind those kind of things, I think it's a great opportunity, and I am sure all of you would be on that top 50% side, and certainly not on the other side. So it's going to be a great opportunity. So certainly imbibe all these characteristics of great leader, and I am sure all of you will become great leaders in time to come. And by the way, leadership is not only at home. Leadership is at every level. You can be a great leader even in your class, even in your school days. Okay, there are so many tournaments, so many sports. You can be a leader at any stage of your life, and that's the way things can be. So, keeping in mind those aspects, I am wishing good luck to everyone, and I'm sure each one of you will have great opportunity. And as our respected moderator, Dr. Dwivedi also has said that please do ask questions. Okay, let's make it much more interactive. Okay, quite often if you find certain things which we are saying very difficult to understand in practical terms, okay, then please do ask questions. और बाय द वे क्वेश्चंस के पीछे पूछने के पीछे इस तरह के सेशंस में एक राज होता है कि जो सवाल पूछता है शायद उसको जवाब पता भी होता है, but that particular individual ends up asking on behalf of rest of the people. Okay, so believe it that everybody else will get benefited by your asking the questions. Okay, so just keep in mind that. And I think it's going to be a great session. Please do enjoy and have a good time.
प्रेस के लिए फोटोग्राफ जाएगा.
Okay, thank you. So let me request another person who is going to be with you again in some time because he has publicly promised and given a commitment which is demanded also for doing the listening exercise and data addition. And let request all of you to give a loud applause to our dear friend Aditya Sarin, also from Tata Group. So we have second person from Tata.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's an honor to be here at SMS Lucknow. At the outset, I'd like to thank CEO, Sri Saratji, for inviting us, Director Technical, the faculty and the staff and the students of SMS Lucknow. Thank you very much for having us here. The elaborate panel led by Dr. Divedi, who's like a elder brother to me. Thank you for having me here, sir. Sri Ravindra Mishra ji, thank you very much. Pramod Kumar Tripathi ji, thank you, and Swati, thank you very much. The reason I'm thanking them is also because I am coming here to learn. More than I'm coming here to give back to you, I think I'm coming here to learn. And there is no better place to learn than an academic institute. Because almost about 2.5 decades back, 3 decades back, I was sitting like this in one institute and I was hearing somebody speak who was an industry practitioner. Last couple of minutes, a lot has been spoken about successful leaders. And I'm not sure how successful I am, but I'm definitely going to talk about what it makes to be a good leader. Because success depends on how you evaluate, and success depends on how others evaluate you. I'm sure the great academicians will agree. The topic for today, I think there could be no better topic than this, Sharji. Innovation, inclusivity, and integrity. And it is shaping future leaders. First of all, I must tell you that the leaders of tomorrow, the leaders of India tomorrow, the leaders of the globe tomorrow are sitting there. Perhaps from the second, third bench onwards. So give it up for all of yourself. You are the future leaders. I'm not sure how many people are there.